What's up again, YouTube? It's John with People's Republic MTG. Welcome to another Ranked Core 2020 Draft. We're going to hop in, we're going to open some rares, we're going to stay disciplined through the draft, and we're going to pilot this one to some sort of success. Don't you like my positive attitude today? Let's do it. So, Murder's probably the pick here. There's also a Disfigure in the pack. The rare isn't really much to speak of. There's also a Pacifism. Much has been said of how this is not as good as one would think. But we've got, like, some of the best commons in the set in this pack. With Winged Words and Leafkin Druid. But, I mean, Murder is just always a good place to start. So these are two solid uncommons in Woodland Champion and Mask of Immolation. The black cards aren't great. Sorcerer of the Fang is the best of them. There is the Heart Piercer Bow. Dawning Angel's pretty good. I don't really want to be white, but I think we might just take the Woodland Champion. So now we have, wow, this pack had 3 gold uncommons. We have Corpse Knight, Ogre Siegebreaker, but there's just a Boreal Elemental. There's also a Ferocious Pup, goes well with the Woodland Champion, but I think Boreal Elemental is just the pick here. Okay, this pack is a Blood for Bones. That's, oh, we'll leave Champion in there. That's a great pickup here. I don't mind that. Guess we can take the Gift of Paradise. I really want to be blue to play that Boreal Elemental, though. Well, there's a Pulse of Marasa. That's the best card in the pack. Just a Bone Splinters, I suppose. Where's a Ferocious Pup when you need it? And now we get some playable blue with the Metropolis Sprite. I'd rather pick that there. And we get, like, at least the playable with the Octoprophet here. Okay, maybe Black Blue is the name of the game. Anticipate versus Sorcerer of the Fang here. Yes, just take Anticipate. This is all bad. Take a Growth Cycle in case we do end up in green. This is really not how you want your pack 1 to go. This is pretty unfortunate here. Because we're like almost evenly split across 3 colors. Now we definitely want to be black to play the Knight. There's also a Spectral Sailor and another Murderer in this pack. Let's take the Knight. Power level of that is just high enough. I don't think I want a second Blood for Bones. I do want that Winged Words, though. Because I do still prefer blue. Now we get a Cloud Conceer. Okay, that's a good sign. Let's take that. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat seems fine. Boneclad Necromancer is also fine, but I'll take the Cutthroat here. Oh, now we get another Cutthroat. Fine. Okay. A Brineborn Cutthroat here, rather than a second Winged Words. Probably. Well, there's nothing in this pack that we really want. I guess we could take the, Vial. Captivating Gyre is potentially powerful. I don't think we're really playing anything here. I guess we can just take the Denizen. Oh, wow. Yes, please. card just really punches above its weight class. Or maybe its weight class has always been higher than we thought. We don't need a third Anticipate. But we're not playing any Baroni vampires either. We're not playing any of those. Take the key for vault damage, as they say. Yeah. At least we get to take a murder. This is disappointing, I guess. I'll take out one of these. Take out the negate. Take out both of these Baronis. Yeah, we'll just take the murder. Move on with our lives. Okay, Gravedigger versus Audacious Thief. Oh man, this is greedy. I want the Thief though. Sweet, we get a disfigure. That's not too bad. I'll take the altar here. We don't really have a lot of sack fodder right now. It's just a disappointing part. I guess Sorcerer of the Fang fits that bill. Got a clunky finisher here in Frilled Sea Serpent. I don't really want a third Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Take the Blade Brand and now we get junk. Take another Blade Brand. This deck isn't anything special. Stick a vial. We already have the one frilled. Krabby Patty it is. Probably gonna play both of those sorcerers. That was a pretty medium, extra medium deck if I've ever seen one. Let's get some of this garbage out of here. That crab did not want to go. Ooh, wow. Need to cut back on the non-creature spells there. We don't need 2 Anticipates now that I think about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. Yeah, we don't need both of the fuddles. I guess we could put a befuddle back in for a Blade Brand. Blade Brand's just better though. Whew, this is a medium brew here. Yeah, lands about right. Alright, see if we can make anything happen with this thing. Didn't even bother to pick digital deck box art for this bad boy, because I don't know where it's going. I mean, you know, turn 1 Knight of the Ebon Legion is tough to face down for sure. I did learn recently it does not have native Death Touch. You do have to indeed activate it. Am I a joke to you, Marina? Am I a joke to you? I really don't want to mull that though. We're gonna end up giving an opponent's creature Death Touch out of desperation. Oh yeah, we are. Maybe not. Alright. Fall to the ground. Let gravity take you. Please. I wish to proceed. Fantastic. Alright. Let's check this out. Well, that appears to still be going. Let's restart that client. Ay. What do I pay for Comcast? Alright. We're gonna improve our attitude. We're gonna look at this with the glass half full, if that makes any sense. Let's actually give this thing some digital deck box art. Let's put a sleeve on this thing. Come on, get back in there, young man. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, I can keep that. We just want that fourth land. We need a swamp, really. Greeny. Well, we got the fourth land. But it wasn't the swamp we wanted. The pup. And we can just play the cutthroat for no real value here. To attack with the sorcerer, they probably double block. In which case we effectively trade the sorcerer for one of the 2/2s. Let's do it and see what they do. Probably just not gonna block. Okay. I mean, I'm fine trading the sorcerer for a Greenwood Sentinel, I guess. Okay, so we got our swamp here. I don't really have great attacks. I think we probably just sit back. They're going to be hitting us in the air for 2 with the Sprite. Kind of need a way to force the thief through. Drake. Drake? Did not choose to attack with a Sprite. So I think we can use Disfigure in combat to knock him off balance. Let's... I think we actually want to attack with both. They may double block it. They chose not to. We will disfigure the wolf. play a swamp and pass. Got a horse claw. Probably will need to just murder that. Start getting in the skies? No. I think I will attack with the cutthroat here. If they end up double blocking with the Drake and the... Oh, they can't, actually. Yeah, they just need to start jumping. So that works out fine. Got another pup. Start attacking in the air. So let's see how they line up blocks. If they throw the Sprite and the Wolf in front of the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, we'd probably just give the Cutthroat Death Touch and kill them both. Now they may just chump with the pup. If we were to attack with the Sage's Row Denizen, again they would need to double block. Let's see if we can use the tricks here. Pup there. Yeah. Yeah, we can just pass here. Okay. We're gonna end up using a murder on one of those sprites. I guess we're at a decent enough life total that we can just let them hit us. Yeah, we kind of need to main phase anticipate here. Try to find some kind of gas. What do they have? Unsummoned there. Yeah. I'll take the Winged Words. We can just attack with the Denizen, I guess. Just play Winged Words. Can play the Knight. Yeah, so we're gonna start taking some hits in the air here. But we can murder one of the sprites. I think we want to attack with those two. Okay. And I do think we just want to murder one of the sprites here. So we can slow this clock considerably again with a Bone Splinters. But in the meantime, we might as well just attack with everything on the ground. Befuddle. That's fine. So we'll play a Sprite here. Now we can nail them. And go ahead and Bone Splinters their Sprite, sacrificing our Denizen. And play a Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Unconcerned with your Sentinel. Sure. Just play another Thief. We don't really need to Blood for Bones for anything. Yeah, we're fine here. Yeah. Okay. I guess we pick up 1 W with this thing. What do we get? The isolation that lasts a real long time. Mighty lonely. That isolation there. It's the Snapcaster Mage himself. I don't think we can really mulligan the hand, but it's not particularly good. Come on, Metropolis Sprite on the draw here. Yeah, yeah, no. Denied. Can anticipate. We can play Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. I guess that's not nothing. A Denizen. I do think we need to just go ahead and commit the Cutthroat here. Good old Hill Giant. Oh no. It's starting. Oh no, not Boreal Elemental. Okay. Let's just main phase this guy. Yeah. Not too bad. This is not great. Yeah, this could end pretty quickly. So I guess what I can do is just play a Frilled Sea Serpent to not die to damage. But another blue creature here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Scrying both to the top, so we're looking at gas. Okay. I think what we do is play the Fathom Fleet, and then Blood for Bones, sacrifice the Fathom Fleet. Sorry, is that... No, it's a Brineborn Cutthroat. To the battlefield with you. Probably to the hand here. Oops. Yeah, if they, like, play two blue creatures here... Not two blue creatures. But it is kind of an answer for our threat. So they probably like double block with these two, and we would get to take both down if we were to attack with the knight. I think we just attack with the Boreal. Play Cutthroat, no value. Pacifism there. Yeah, that's fine. Trade. Sure. Yeah, I think this is what we want to do. Let's just chuck the Blade Brand. So we theoretically have him on a 2-turn clock. Another blue creature here hurts. But I feel like they would have played it last turn. One top, one bottom. Okay. So, let's scoot on into combat here. So, an unsummon hurts a lot here. It's a befuddle. Yeah. Yeah, all they need is 2 blue creatures. Captain. I may... Well, they didn't play a blue creature. Do I just need to murder something here? I may actually need to murder a Sage's Road Denizen, I think. Okay. So we can attack here and here. And play the Audacious Thief. And I think we're safe, because we can chump here, or... I mean, we've got 3 blockers, we would take 4 damage. They have to deal with both flyers. Out there. Alright, what are we, 2 and 2? Another Eternal Isolation. Oh, we're 2 and 1. Okay. What do you know? We do have 2s and 3s in the deck. Huh. I think I'll just play the Thief. What's this thing he's riding? Some kind of a bird. Wow, the Naya. Oh. We need an answer for that thing. Well, we can take the Blade Brand and they know about it. Oh, they didn't get to see the Blade Brand. Never mind. Forgot about that. Anticipate does not make you reveal it. Okay. You're 1-for-1 flame sweep. Fair enough. I guess we can play the Cutthroat on their turn. It doesn't really matter, but it's fine. And number 5. So we are gonna just want a blood-soaked altar. We'll just go ahead and get rid of the Cutthroat, discard an island, and make our 5/5. Okay, got an Octoprophet. Let's play said Octoprophet. A Denizen and a Disfigure. Disfigure will do some work. The Denizen might could. Let's order him like that. Like that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and activate the altar. Let's get rid of that. Discard a swamp. Make another 5/5. Yeah, I think it's fine to attack with one of them. In Quiz Face. Gift. Sure. Drawing a heck of a lot of cards. Brightwood Tracker. So I think we just want to disfigure the Dawning Angel. And we can just attack with both. So we'll draw that Sage's Road Denizen and shore up the ground. In the meantime, they don't really have great attacks on the ground. That hurts. We still have good attacks in the air, though. Okay. Yeah, so let's just play the Denizen. We'll attack with the demon here. See if they're ready to jump. Yep. Tracker to do a little digging. Oh, we did get the Herald. We will probably need removal for it. Cutthroat. We may want to attack with everything here. Yeah, force them to do some chumping. Gonna double block those. Okay. Sure. So, they're going to play that Herald, and they'll have one blocker. It's not going to have any way to place tokens. So I do think we want to go ahead and activate the altar, sacrifice this Denizen, and discard this Splavin Fleet Cutthroat to make another. It put us in a very all-in position, but I do think that was the right play. Those colors in particular, really just pacifism can get outside of another Reduce to Ashes. I don't know what I'm getting all this experience for, and what am I getting all these Eternal Isolations for, but that's fine. Alright. Yeah, let's spend a Mastery Orb, why don't we? Oh, I'll just go for Symmetry. Hooray! Alright, Alright, let's see if we can get win number 4. Make this bad Mamma Jamma YouTube worthy. Realistically, I do not want to mulligan that. Seeing a lot of Greenwood Sentinels these days. I'll just main face it. Well, so we have 4 lands. Guess I'll take this one. Well, I don't really want to murder either of these, but I think I may need to just kill the spider. Okay, that's not too bad. So we'll go with the Seer here. Alright. Ferocious. Alright, so the Boreal Elemental should put the brakes on the attacks. In which case we can just go ahead and get in there with the Seer. Hunter's there. Not great. But we can Blood for Bones it back. Or we can just play the Frilled Sea Serpent. I actually don't hate Blood for Bonesing it back. Battlefield. And we'll pass there. There we go. Gotta get rid of it. Okay, so we better play the Serpent here. And just pass. Play a Swamp. Play a Cloud Concealer. Probably should have played the Octoprophet to fix that draw. Here we can play the Prophet. Cutthroat and Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Just cutting a lot of throats here. It's cool, don't worry about it, we're just cutting throats. I think those look fine. And we will just say no attacks. Second epic here. So we are gonna need to get rid of one of those at some point here. Play this. Play the Cutthroat. Realistically, we can probably just attack with the Cloud Concealer here. Okay. Yeah, just keep hitting in the air. And just save the tricks. Okay, buys him a little more time. So hopefully we're not looking at any more life gain. Play another Cutthroat. And pass. Well, there's two more triggers. So, yeah, we may need to speed up this clock. That leaves us with 4 blockers. We can't actually do that. Yeah, we need to go like that. Alright, just hold our breath here. I guess we could Bone Splinters one of the Epicures. Yeah, that might actually be the play here. Yeah. Some just aggressive tapping. Okay. Alright then. Managed to pull this pile along after the initial punt. Just, wow. Just really wanted to give us Eternal Isolations and Prism Realms today. It's interesting. Alright. Well. Oppo goes first. Okay. We got. I mean, that is cooking with gasoline right there. The natural teamer. Name a more iconic duo. Oh, yuck. Like, we'd obviously be thrilled with either trade. Must have a way to get it back. What is this deck? It's freaking, like, constructed deck? I mean, just turn that into a Cloud Conspirator, I guess. Well, I am the one who kept that hand, so it's not exactly not my fault. Help me! How big is that thing? Jeez. So, like, Boreal Elemental would help some here? Like, Frilled Sea Serpent? Frilled Sea Serpent might be our best draw. We are pretty dead. Because, I mean, even casting Blood for Bones there and getting back the Thief, like, what do I do with that? Okay, so we need to, yes, that may resolve. We need to pass to the blockers and chomp. We'll activate that dumb ability. Didn't activate the sprite so that they could play their Boreal Elemental. Isn't looking great. This is how it goes sometimes. I mean, we're not really getting beaten down on the ground. What happens here? We're gonna take like 5 in the air, and we're gonna chump this thing. So we don't really need stuff on the ground. Actually, I guess I do need to do this while I have a creature to sacrifice. That can come back to the battlefield. That can go to my hand. So we are forced to chump that. And we take 6. Well. That one went interestingly with, I don't know, some number of lands in the top. Some number of cards. Just a statistically unlikely package. Alright, let's see if we get win number 5, or if that's all she wrote. Yosh. Dang. Swap out that sea serpent with a whoops. Well, I can hope to get bailed out, I guess. So now, really a land of either kind. Let's anticipate. Let's go find that swamp. There it is. So now we can play a Cloud Conceer. We're not that bad off. Ooh, and they missed a land drop. Okay. Seer though. I think what we can do here is play our knight and play our audacious thief. Probably say no attacks there. Through the turn. We'll play a swamp here. I think we can attack with with the knight and probably the thief as well. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll activate the knight. Because we can still winged words after that. See if they have a befuddle or something. Murder there. Okay. It's not great. We'll play our winged words here. Nice. Now we'll get to play Boreal Elemental next turn. Thief. Okay. An island here. Yeah, I think just playing the Boreal Elemental here is probably good. So, thankfully we have Murder in hand to deal with that should it get out of control. I think we can go ahead and scoot in there with the flyers. And just play the Serpent. Sending in both. I'll block here. We'll probably murder the War Chief next turn. See if they got a Blade Brand or something. Not great. They pull a second murder, so let's go ahead and murder here. We'll attack there. And possibly just Cutthroat for no value to block the Lich. Looks like they might have something for the elemental. No? Okay. Yes. Bubble. That's fine. I'll just play the altar. The opponent was just kind of on the back foot from the beginning, but murder for the elemental makes this this game harder for us, for sure. Here, see hang on to that swamp in case we want to, discard it. So, like, we could murder the vulture. Or we could just attack with both of these and let them trade. I think I am ready to just trade here if that's what they want to do. Uh-huh. So now I think we want to Blood for Bones. Sack this idiot. Put that back onto the battlefield. And put that into the hand. We'll draw our card. Can play another land here and just play that. Yeah, actually the move there was to activate and sacrifice the cutthroat, now that I think about it. Because that puts him dead this next turn. But yeah, activation on the serpent I guess does too. It's rough. We don't block. Alright, let's see. What do we do here? Do we play our largest Chungus? We don't want to tap that way. So, blue, 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 black, black for the serpent. Black and 1 to murder the Epicure. And we'll hold up Disfigure. To get the Lich without losing a creature. Yeah, that Gyre may have let them kind of turn the corner there. So, I'll play the Elemental. Let's see if they've got a counter spell. No. I'll attack with the Cloud Conceer. And then, yeah, we can safely just play the Cutthroat here. And pass back the turn, again representing lethal. They have an Elemental. Okay. Sure. So, let's... 7 mana. Let's actually play this swamp Let's activate the Serpent. We'll attack here and here. And we'll Blade Brand Arboreal Elemental. Yeah, we'll just pass it back. Yeah, they're dead either way, but that's fine. Wow, that gyre did a lot of work, though. I was nervous about it. There's something. Alright, let's see if we'll get win number 6. I'm not counting on anything necessarily. It's a good username. It's okay. Not great. It's not a bad draw. Still think we probably want a Cloud Conceer. Yeah, okay. Thief. So, we have some options here. We could just murder their thief. Or we can just trade the Cloud Conceer with it. I think that's probably what we want to do. We'll just play our own thief. And, hang back. More thieves is bad. They got one. I'm not quite sure what's good here. We're down pretty bad with another thief coming in. So I don't think that murdering the thief that's on the battlefield is really the call here. Sorry, I don't think that murdering the pattern matcher and just going ham is really the call. Maybe it is? God, I don't know. Alright. Drawing a land. Not really what we wanted. They're gonna trade. Okay. Yeah, we're not in a good spot. I mean, we can alter next turn and activate. Would give us a big blocker. Or we can just play our other thief. So, like, we could just go ahead and Bone Splinters the Sorcerer to the Lich. Or we can hang on to the Bone Splinters and double block the Lich. I really don't know what the play is here. My brain is kind of starting to shut down after back-to-back drafts. It's not a good excuse, I know, but... Murder's not the end of the world there. So with 7 lands on the battlefield and 1 in hand that we want to discard to the Blood-Soaked Altar. Okay, so now we don't really have good fodder for the altar. We're probably gonna need to sacrifice the thief to it. Unless it were to just god draw the skeleton here. That is not what happened. Removal spell for the demon here is... it's essentially game. I mean, we would go to 7. Yeah, I think they got a Bone Splinters. Yep. So we go to 8. We're gonna need to murder the thief. I love some of the phrases that come up in Magic. Murder the thief and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we're pretty out of this one. So we can play the Sorcerer, murder their thief, but what do? We block the Burglar here and take 4. They gain some life. Activate the Sorcerer. Yeah. Okay, so we take 3, go to 5. Uh-oh, looking in the yard. Yeah, either picking stuff for Blood for Bones or Soul Salvage, I would imagine. It's not really a lot. I'm just trying to think of what we could draw off the top of the deck. Okay, so we're salvaging the Matcher and the Thief. Just playing the Thief. God, I wonder if they have a third. I mean, even if we make... Okay, so making the Demon doesn't really do anything. Because we're left with 1 blocker and we can only block the 3/3. Playing the Denizen means that we can block both 2/2s and essentially... I mean, they just activate the Sorcerer, though. So, we're gonna have to chump the Octoprophet. Not a ton we can do, though. I think the move for Oppo there is just to attack with, yeah, with those 3, and then you can just activate the Sorcerer. We'll block, here and here, I guess. Alright, thus ends the run, but wasn't too bad. Despite the disconnect in game 1 and some wacky stuff going on, I'll take 5 winner. Okay. We'll crack open the pack and bid you guys adieu. The beef. Hang Degzik. Okay, cool. Alright, so, again, I am John with People's Republic MTG. People's Republic MTG is the best Atlanta playgroup. I am the blog editor for us. Our website is www.peoplesrepublicmtg.com. We're just a diverse, inclusive group of planeswalkers. We play together and draft in paper once a week. We also have a thriving online community on our Facebook page, as well as the website that I just mentioned. As for me, you can follow me on Twitter at DirtyCurdy27, DIRTYCURDY27. Happy to receive any comments, criticism, whatever you got there. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.